What up, though? Radio lawn maintenance. Today we're gonna talk about how to make more money. First things first, man. If you out here trying to get more customers to make more money, understand that it's gonna cost a little money to get customers. And the best way for me to make more money in my business is to offer, I'm not gonna say offer more services, but let your customer know that you're doing more than one thing. Customer service, and you servicing the customer. Take 2 minutes, because I know we ripping and running. We're trying to get to the next place, right? We're trying to get to the next place, service the next property, get paid, and you know, repeat the process. But take 2 minutes and notice what's going on on the property, and take notes. It's a ton of things that one customer can want, and what you want to do is add hella value to each customer. So when I go into a situation, and when I say situation, I'm talking about a customer, I look at how much this customer is going to be worth for the year, not for the summer or just for any particular season. I look at how much this customer is going to be worth for a whole year, regardless of whether they're getting multiple services or not. And you keep track of that. You know, they just getting cut every year. You know, you just offer them, you know, cleanup, spring cleanup or fall cleanup, or trim their hedges, or, you know, just, I mean, like I said, it's a ton of services. I'm not going to tell you to offer a ton of services, but when it comes to your client, you should keep your customer from having to go anywhere else. I don't do a whole lot of pressure washing. That's not my thing. But if I have the capacity to do it, and one of my customers need it, then I'm going to fulfill that need. I'm not going to let them go nowhere else to do one pressure washing job. If I have the capacity, I don't have the capacity to do that. So I would actually pass that job to one of my buddies that does pressure washer until I have the capacity to do it. And once I'm ready to do it, then yeah, I will absolutely take care of my customers' pressure washer needs. You know, always take notes, even if it's just mental notes. Know that is more than just cutting grass going on at that house, and try to keep that kind of information compiled, because I had a guy tell me a long time ago, and this guy, it's funny because he's not a go-getter or anything like that, but he said, if you never know what you can get until you open up your mouth. Because, you know, I was one of those kind of people that was kind of prideful, and I wouldn't ask because I felt like I could do it. And you know, always say, man, you better open up your mouth, man. You never know what you can get. So I take notes at these customers' houses, and I ask, or I recommend them to do certain things. And you know, the more I begin to ask people to do this and to do that, you do that. So a lot of them didn't even know that that's what I did. So you gotta, you also have to let them know, like, yo, you know, I do this. Even if you tell them more than one time, you know what I'm saying? This is your customer you see on a reoccurring basis. That's why doing lawn maintenance is money in lawn maintenance, because it's money all around lawn maintenance. You don't have to just cut grass. You can start off just cutting grass, but as time progresses, you know, you do have other things that's going on in the yard that you can capitalize on, you know. And I'm not saying capitalize as in taking advantage or anything like that, but these things are gonna get done anyway by somebody. It might as well be you. You know, if you offer 5 services, make sure that your customer knows those 5 services. So when they come to make a decision, it's only, all they have to do is call you. They already have a relationship, a rapport built with you. So when I start paying more attention to, and not just to detail, but paying more attention to my customer's yard, just paying more attention to it and asking the question, do you need this done? Would you like to be able to see through that? Or would you like me to chop that down? Would you want to see over that? You want to see through that window? You ask them. If you think with the mindset of how much that customer is worth per year, right? Per year, and you try to get that customer as close to that ideal number as possible. Look at it in them terms, and you try to get all of your customers to your specified, your ideal number, and then you build on that. Now you work on how many customers you have, and how much you make per year off each customer, right? Thinking like that brought stuff to perspective for me. So I figured that knowing this, I should probably share it. It would be selfish of me to hold on to that kind of information, knowing that, dealing with numbers, a lot of times it will broaden your perspective and let you see what you couldn't see before. It simplifies things and it breaks things down. So now you see with the numbers how easily obtainable it is for you. So one of the processes that I did to generate more money in my lawn care business was taking notes, evaluating the customer's property, and just making suggestions to that customer. They're not always going to say yes, but at the same time, somebody's got to do this work, and they eventually may want you to do something. It's going to be something that you bring up that they may want you to do. Maybe you just asking them about one service, they might ask you about another service, just because now they know you do more than just mow lawns, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, because like I said before, I mow more lawns than anything, and it's cool. I don't mind it because it generates a lot of money, and you're constantly at this person's house, at your customer's house, so you constantly got eyes on what's going on there, and that's your advantage to doing lawn maintenance and having a reoccurring service such as lawn maintenance. Yes, you go there, you don't spend as much time, and you don't get paid as much money as, say, somebody there for a day or so doing some kind of landscaping project. It might take a day, it might take 2 days. You're getting paid good money. But after you do that, you're done, and you probably won't be back to that property unless you do weekly maintenance. And that's probably how you would be able to even get that job if you're doing both. Is, well, I'm not going to say that, because some people is just doing landscaping, and they do a hell of a job and they get paid a lot of money. But the advantage of being at your customer's house every week, every other week, is that you get to see progress. You get to see what's going on in the yard. You get to see what's wrong with the yard. You get to give them feedback on what's going on outside in their yard. So you do have an advantage that way. Okay, and if you do other services, it's not just their yard. You're there at the house. You clean their gutters, clean their windows, you're there. Capitalize on being there so often. So that's just one way. I mean, we got plenty of different ways. We can do route density. We can do, but that's one little trick and how to generate more profit per customer. You don't have to spend any extra money on advertising. Just talk to your customer and see what's going on, and see what they need, and see and suggest things that they may not be aware of. They may not even, some people don't even go out in their backyard. You have to tell them, hey, you probably want to push some of that shrubbery back in your backyard, because it's just it's getting to be a little bit too thick back there. I mean, whatever. So, like I said before, man, I hope this reached somebody. It definitely helped me decide what services I wanted to stick to, and what services are needed out here where I'm at. So I appreciate everybody out there that watch my videos. I hope that when I do long form videos, that when you watch them, you get something out of it, and it's not just you get to see me cutting somebody's yard, and no, because we need to build with each other, man. We need to build with each other. We need to express what's going on in each other's mind as far as business is concerned, as far as lawn care business is concerned, because we need to get better. And the only way we're going to get better is if we congregate, if we talk, and we convene with like-minded individuals. This is the only way to do it. So, and it's not just about lawn care. It's about business, period. Because once you get past cutting and edging and doing all of that, it's like I'm on autopilot. So I'm not even here when I'm cutting and edging, because it's just that relaxing to me, and I enjoy it that much. I'm not about doing this on YouTube as per se, like being like a big old like a star, or being a YouTuber. It's like, do I want to have more subscribers? Absolutely. Why wouldn't I want to succeed? That's being successful, having more subscribers than you have. Why wouldn't I? But did I come into the game? Did I come to YouTube and say, hey man, when I start this channel, I'm gonna be the best YouTuber, and if you're watching this video, I want you to go to my channel and pull up the description. Okay? Pull up my channel description. That is why I'm here. Period, point blank. I'm here to get better, learn my art, and be with a community, and get stronger in the community, and get stronger in business with the community. You feel me? I'm talking about teaching people and learning from people, no matter what level of business and no matter what level of lawn care they're in. Teach and learn. My description is why I'm here, period. And if this thing goes to a certain level or another kind of level, which I don't mind, I would love to have thousands of subscribers, then fine, that's a good thing. That means people understand and they get me. And all my life I felt like nobody really got me. You know what I'm saying? Nobody feels me. You know what I'm saying? I'm the crazy person out here. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody else is one way and I'm like this. And I'm with a community of people I feel like is just like me. So I'm here, I'm comfortable, I love it, and I want to learn as much as I can from the community, from my books that I read, from the podcasts that I listen to, and just teach as much as I can to people that want to learn, that want to learn what I know. And like I said, it doesn't even matter what level of business or landscaping, lawn care you're in. I know I can learn from you some kind of way, and that's why I'm here, and I'm going to continue to learn. So I'm a loving person, so I'm gonna put it all the way out there and say that. And so when I wrap up stuff, I say I love y'all, because I do. like I said, I'm a caring, loving person, so I love everybody, and I love y'all, and I appreciate y'all, and like get something out of this video, practice it, do it. You're gonna make more money.